to the BMA conference. It gives perspective. In the moment of popping on the plane to think about the industry and my business and what's going on in the industry from that moment through the conference. And it gives perspective for myself and for my clients to really think about things differently that you really don't get in other ways. The conference is allowing me to really think about how to implement certain things that I might find important for my own business, but more importantly, client businesses. And that's really the summary of it.
Hi, I'm Annette Fernandez from Fifth Ring and also from the BMA chapter in Dubai.
I'm Abby, Client Services Director at Gyro, and I'm also from the BMA chapter in Dubai.
I think what we've got out of the conference this year is my first time at the conference. I'm amazed at the quality of speakers. It's been a great learning experience as well as a great networking opportunity. We've met lots of great people from all over. We were privileged enough to be on the BMA Leaders Day as well, which was great to see and meet some other BMA members and get to know how it all works.
And I think as well, because we work in Dubai, in the Middle East, the industry is quite backward, so it's really good to come in, listen to people talk about innovations in B2B marketing, so we can kind of try and change the industry a little bit when we get home.
Thank you very much, ladies.
I'm Keith Pegues, and I'm Dean of the Business School at North Carolina Central University, a longtime BMA member and a former chairman of the board. I tell you, this has been a great conference. It's always great to get together and hear really good, fresh content that's actionable that you can put into practice immediately when you get back, and this conference has certainly delivered on that. The BMA also is a great place for connections, particularly amongst corporate marketers who are looking for the next best thing to put into their business, and to hear the shared war stories and find people who you can connect with who are experiencing the same challenges and opportunities, and to make some new good friends in the world of B2B marketing. So it's a great time.
I'm Marla Rosash, publisher and editor at Gardner Business Media Incorporated. I've attended the conferences for about 32 years, and this is the best one yet. The networking, the speakers, the content, the synergy is absolutely incredible.
Hi, I'm Larry Wegner, and I'm from Molex, and I'm the Global Director of Marketing Communications. I think this year's BMA conference was very insightful because it gives us a real-time opportunity and a chance to hear what's actually going on in the business-to-business world. And what I really get out of BMA is the opportunity to actually converse, share information with my peers, and to learn best practices, to share that information, and to hope to improve on what we do, and where I could share that information with others who are my comps in exchange with my information. Thank you.
I love the BMA, and I love coming to this conference every year. I get so energized from my participation with it. The information that we learn every year is extremely insightful. Understand where we are as a B2B profession and where we're going. I also love the connectivity of the friendships that are formed through this, learning from peers and building strong networks and friendships. And overall, it just sets me up to be better when I get back to the office on Monday to help move my company forward and make the B2B marketing profession all that it can be and then some.
Hi, I'm Greg Salerno with Hard Energy. BMA's been an important part of my development for 30 years. I love coming to the conference. Pre-session to the last morning, I always find something of value. Caterpillar's social strategy before the conference actually began gave me tools I can use. And David Meerman Scott on the last morning talking about real-time marketing. This is where it's at. This is why I come, to keep my brain alive.
This is my second year in a row at this event, and same as last year, it was absolutely brilliant. Fire starters particularly are good. I would suggest we do more of them. But when it comes to the subjects, the things that I really like most of all, I think the thing I saw this morning was on real-time marketing, which is an absolutely fascinating thing. I know there are troubles with legal stuff on it, but I think if B2B marketing or B2B marketers could get to the forefront of real-time marketing, it would be fantastic for our industry. The other thing I like about the event is just meeting so many people, from agencies, from clients, and I think moving on to what we get out of the BMA, is that in the UK, the problem that we have is that, or until we set up a chapter of the BMA, the problem that we used to have is that the agencies get into one room, the clients get into one room, the vendors get into one room, they all have their little associations, but they don't get together. And this is what we like about the BMA, this is why my firm has embraced the BMA, and BMA has had a really profound effect on my business. Let me tell you a little story. In 2010, Stein & Partners won Agency of the Year at the B2s. It's basically BMA Agency of the Year. In 2011, IAS won it, and through that, I met Tom Stein, and a year ago, we started a joint venture. 6 months ago, we merged our companies, and last night at the B2s, in our first year together, we won Agency of the Year. So, I can almost say that the current and the future of my business is completely tied up with the BMA.
My name is Christine Stroy, Managing Partner with Eric Moore & Associates. And what I got out of the conference this year was really an amazing forward-looking view of B2B marketing. It's almost like you get a lens into what your clients are going to be talking about 2 years, 3 years, 5 years out for us. Because we're hearing from IBM and Motorola and the big multinationals about what they're doing, in the next year or so, which we know will eventually trickle down to smaller, mid-sized clients that we deal with. So it helps us to anticipate what's coming down the road, and it's just very exciting stuff.
I've been coming to this conference for 30 years, and I am just astonished with what it has become over that time. It really has become a premier global event of tremendous consequence and importance in our industry, and is very evident of this ascending popularity and ascending importance in B2B marketing. The conference has played a critical role in supporting my professional development over a long and successful career, and what excites me at this stage of my own career is just how well poised it is to support, encourage, and grow the careers of so many who are yet to come.
Let's talk about the conference first. It's an incredible annual gathering of the best thought leaders of B2B. We all know that. But it's also a time to connect, reconnect with people in the industry from across the nation that over the years have become some of my great friends, great networking colleagues, people that I really look forward to seeing face to face at this conference, but also to keep in touch with either face to face or by email or any means of social media, keeping in touch with what they're doing in their business and also personal lives. So I've gotten so much out of BMA, both on the local and national level, both personally and professionally. And if you're in B2B and you're not taking advantage of local chapters or this national conference, you're missing out big time.
Hello, my name is Karen Davis, and I'm an executive coach. I've been involved with BMA since 1997. I've been attending the conferences, the national conferences, since 2005, and I absolutely love the BMA. I am very active in the Colorado chapter, where I'm from. And what these conferences do, I'm able to connect with so many brilliant marketers. And that's my corporate background. And now as an executive coach, I work with a lot of the top level marketers in some of the largest organizations in the country. And to be able to understand their problems, their issues, and be able to have access to the fabulous content, the fabulous people that are here is absolutely amazing, both in my business as well as my personal experience here at the BMA.
Every conference I get a list of ideas that we can execute and put to use, how to make content more relevant, how to make it more timely, how to make it more effective in turning customer conversations into revenue. And this conference, just like every year, I'm going home with a lot of ideas, a lot of things we can do this year, and looking forward into next year. BMA is great for the network, for the people that you learn from, and for the content. Everything that we talk about here is usable, practical, something you can take home and help your company do better by next year.
And I've been coming to the BMA International Conference for a number of years. I get more and more out of it each time that I come. For me personally, it's a chance to engage and interact with so many of my peers and people that are so accomplished in what they do in a B2B context in all aspects of B2B marketing, every category, every type of brand, every type of company. So it's very compelling from that standpoint, and I think that the organization, BMA, does an outstanding job of bringing together speakers, practitioners, thought leaders, academics around the topics that are most of the moment for B2B marketing. So the amount that I take away from this event every day is enormous. I take away relationships, I take away content and knowledge, I take away actionable ideas, and I take away a good time, and something that's one of the highlights of my year.
This is my second year attending the international conference. One of the things that I really enjoy about the conference is just the amount of concentrated learning that takes place, and that's really the value that I seek out of BMA. In Phoenix we have monthly events, and we really focus on content, the same type of great content and speakers that people get exposed to at the international conference. I find that it's a couple hours a week, or a few days a year, that I can really understand what the trends are, and both current and future in BMA marketing. Helps me equip both myself and my staff to best serve our clients, and honestly I think I'm coming away this year with at least a year's worth of blog post ideas, so pretty appreciative of that.
And I've had a great time at the conference. It's been just wonderful to network with everyone, and that's really what I get the most out of BMA is the connections and the great people that are in this organization. And this conference is such a great platform to catch up with everybody and just find out what's going on to the latest and greatest in B2B. So love it.